1954, Popeye and Bluto compete for olive oil on Halloween night. This is Fright to the Finish.
The witches brew their magic potions. Those who partake of this potent liquid will become imbued with an unearthly spirit. But woe to the unfortunate disbeliever, for an evil spell shall be cast upon him. So beware this Halloween Eve, when the earth will be haunted by spooks, ghosts, and hobgoblins.
Olive, there ain't no such things. They're just figmentations of the imaginations.
Pardon me, folks, but it's way past my bedtime.
Sorry you have to go, Chub. Good night, Pluto. Boy, oh boy, I thought he'd never leave.
There's someone at the door.
Good evening. Is this the olive oil residence?
Popeye! There's a headless man at the door!
There ain't no such camino. Olive and her stupid stishkins. Why, it's nothing but a jack-o'-lantern, Olive. Some water, Olive. Here's your glass of water, Olive.
Oh, thank you.
Olive, there's nothing like a cool drink of water to revive your spirits. Olive. I didn't recognize you without your skin on.
Get out of this house at once, you hobgoblin! Popeye! So you're the one that's been horrorizing me. Get out and stay out!
Now there's a girlfriend for you. So long, chump. I gotta protect Olive from those nasty old hobgoblins.
Oh, it's you, Bluto.
Yeah, Olive. I thought you might want some company.
So, that's Bluto's scheme. I think I'll do some spooking myself. Just what I need.
Popeye, you're back!
Loves them ghosts.
Play! I can't play. Play! Yes, ma'am. Play!
before there was the cat and mouse.
There were these two characters that went by Tom and Jerry.
Now, from 1933, it's the other Tom and Jerry and their encounter with the mummy.
Of all the people in this lonely old world, who are the loneliest three? The witch, the cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. Around the corner there's a party upstairs. Here on the corner are we, the cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. I go to my room and open the door. There's nothing but gloom. So I go to the corner to hang around some more. I watch the happy-looking couples go by. They're so in love they can't see. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. Around the corner there's a party upstairs. Here on the corner are we, the cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. Go to my room and open the door. There's nothing but gloom, so I go to the...
Car number 44, stand by. Car number 44, stand by. Another mummy has been stolen from the museum. Proceed at once. Sing! 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 She sings, she sings. Pick him up!
Till the day you die, it's good for you.
The mummy! The mummy! The mummy! The mummy!
Next up, it's Toby the Pup in Halloween, a 1931 party reel where the costumes are cursed, the guests are unhinged, and the piano doesn't survive the night. Toby throws a Halloween bash with witches, elves, and one very hungry goat who eats everything, including the piano keys. Our pup hero dances, kisses, and gets slapped so hard the soundtrack skips. Toby's party is wild, weird, and one slap away from a ghost story.
Smarty, 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 trying to spoil my party. Don't forget what the teacher taught. You'll be sorry if you get caught. I'm going to tell your mother. See if you don't care. You're nothing but a smarty, smart, so there, there, there.
Oh, can't you take a joke? Pepsi. I'll play the piano for you.
Next up, it's Willoughby's Magic Hat, a 1943 reel where Samson's hair gets repurposed into a power cap, and one nervous little man becomes a superhero with hat anxiety. This one is a bit odd even for a cartoon. There's a damsel in distress, an amorous mechanical monster, and an opening narration so long that it takes up nearly half of the cartoon.
A very, very dirty trick indeed.
Oh, and that narrator is none other than Thurl Ravenscroft, the singer of the famous "You Are a Mean One," Mr. Grinch, from the classic 1966 Christmas television special Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This short is part superhero spoof, part panic attack, and all around weird. And that's coming from a homicidal circus clown. Now, from 1943, here's Willoughby's Magic Hat.
Children, most of you, I'm sure, have heard the story of Samson, of his great power and his wonderful feats of strength, of his marvelous publicity stunts like killing lions or pulling down pillars. And some of you, the older kiddies, that is, have probably heard how he got trimmed by his girlfriend. His hair, that is. A very, very dirty trick indeed. Because Samson's hair was magical. And when he lost his magical hair, he lost his strength. But I'll bet that none of you know what became of Samson's magical hair. Now, do you? Delilah, that was Samson's girlfriend, had another boyfriend. A big Greek named Hercules. So what do you think she did? She knitted a cap out of Samson's magical hair and sent it to Hercules, the hussy. And you should have seen what happened to Hercules. He grew a beautiful set of muscles that gave him top billing as the strongest man in the world for years. Then one night on Mount Olympus, he lost his magical cap in a gin rummy session with Atlas. And Atlas stole the spotlight with a stunt of holding up the world. Till one day the cap was stolen, and Atlas said the world could go hang, which it did. Since then, no one knows what has happened to the magical cap or the world. Some say that it was the magical cap that gave Richard the Lionhearted and other famous history book people such stupendous strength. Others claim that it disappeared. What happened to the magical cap? Well, confidentially, in a window of a second-hand haberdashery on 7th Avenue, there's a cap that looks very, very much like the cap that Delilah knitted from Samson's magical hair. In fact, it is. One day, a quaint little a character named Willoughby Wren came in to purchase a new hat. The magical cap! It is the magical cap. Let's hope, folks, that this little fellow, Willoughby Wren, will put the magical cap to some good use and strive to help his fellow men. Uh-oh, what was that? A damsel in distress. Don't worry, Willoughby. You did your best. Just keep your hat on. Kiddies. That was the boy that wore the cap that was made from the hair that Delilah trimmed off the head of Samson. Get it?
And now, the final hat in our haunted haberdashery, Koko's Haunted Hat. Sometimes called Koko Sees Spooks. Released in 1925. A silent film where sound was added to it a few years later. Drawn straight from Max Fleischer's Inkwell, this short blends live-action trickery with animated terror. Koko's hat might be the only thing keeping his head on straight, and even that's debatable. As a fellow clown, I can't fault poor Koko for handling his situation like a pro. But if that were me, this would have been the last cartoon Mr. Inkwell ever drew. So bolt your windows, hug your hats, and thank the cartoon gods this one survived. Now, from 1925, it is Koko's Haunted Hat. This third reel's a frosty freak show! Scientists thaw out a prehistoric tantrum with teeth. And guess what? He hates bridges. Superman's got frostbite on his cape and a dinosaur in his face. From 1942, it's the Arctic Giant.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, this amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent. Penetrating deep into the frozen wastes of the great Arctic plains, an archaeological expedition searching for prehistoric fossils makes an amazing discovery. A huge monster, as lifelike in appearance as when it roamed the earth millions of years ago in the Mesozoic age, is found frozen in the ice in a state of perfect preservation. Constantly handicapped by the hazardous sub-zero elements, the scientists and their band of tireless workers succeed in removing the mammoth creature from the frozen pit. The ice-encased monster is loaded into the hold of a huge freighter equipped with a special refrigeration plant and brought to this country. Here, in a specially constructed wing of the Museum of Natural Science, this awe-inspiring creature is displayed to the public for the first time.
Say that if the ice were permitted to thaw, there's a possibility the monster might still be alive? Thank you, Professor.
Yes, Chief.
Lois, there's a new angle on that frozen monster story. Get over to the museum and see what's doing. They've got him in a special refrigerator.
Okay, Chief.
Oh, Lois, want me to go over there with you?
No, thanks. You'd probably faint if you saw the monster. You scare so easily.
Maybe she's right, but Superman hasn't fainted yet.
Ken produces the necessary refrigeration. The control board is downstairs. I'll show it. The entire plant is operated from this board. The thermometer must be watched constantly, as any rise in temperature might prove dangerous.
Boy, what a story.
Everybody, step lively, please. Use the nearest exit. Please, folks, keep moving. We have to clear this room at once.
That's what he thinks.
Police headquarters. Hello, Chief. Send the riot squad. We're in trouble.
Give me the city desk. Hurry!
Proceed to fit the men at once.
Chief, Lois is in the museum. Better get over there, Kent. Right. This looks like a job for Superman. Better get back to your office where you'll be safe. I've got some work to do.
Yes, sir. And this is the best story in years. Swell chance.
showed plenty of courage getting that monster story, Lois.
Thanks, but where were you?
Me? Oh, I must have fainted.
4th reels wrapped so tight, it's ready to scream. A museum, a murder,
and a mummy with glowing eyes and zero chill. Don't wake him up from his beauty nap. Superman's about to learn that ancient curses don't care about guys in tights. From 1943, it's the Mummy Strikes.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman! Faster than a streak of lightning. More powerful than the pounding surf. Mightier than a roaring hurricane. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
Dr. Jordan!
You deny poisoning Dr. Jordan, yet you admit these fingerprints are yours.
Yes, but you don't...
That's all. Cat speaking.
Hello, Daily Planet. This is Dr. Wilson of the Egyptian Museum. I've just uncovered something that may free Miss Hogan.
Yes, Doctor. I've been feeling much better lately, but I'll be right over. I'll see you later, Lois. Doctor's orders.
Doctor, my eye.
Dr. Jordan was the world's foremost student of hieroglyphics. Most of our priceless specimens were brought back by him, even the mummy of King Tush. Among his possessions, I uncovered this ancient Egyptian tablet and find it to be a secret curse of the tomb of King Tush. He who disturbs the eternal sleep of King Tush shall perish. This tablet may well be Miss Hogan's passport to freedom. Come with me, please. Over 3,000 years ago, the valley of the Upper Nile was ruled by an old and powerful king. He had been warring with the Lower Nile for many years, and just before the old king died, he called his son to him, a young boy of 12. He commanded his giant guards to swear an oath of eternal allegiance to the boy prince, to guard him constantly in this world and the next. Shortly after, the old king died. The youth of 12 now ruled the kingdom of 10 million people. But the boy was not fashioned for such responsibilities, and being of a sickly nature, soon became ill himself. Never was a person attended more faithfully than this youth, yet he withered away and soon died. True to their oath of allegiance, each of the royal guards drank poison so that they might continue to protect the spirit of their young king in the Valley of the Dead. Here in these catacombs, Dr. Jordan has reconstructed the burial vault exactly as he first discovered it in one of the pyramids. Working for years in absolute and frenzied secrecy, he finally duplicated an ancient mystic formula, which he called the fluid of life. Just before he was found dead, Dr. Jordan had inoculated each of the mummies of the giant guards. They were supposed to return to life, but somehow the test failed. Dr. Jordan was found here at the feet of King Tush. The rest you know. But what you don't know, Mr. Kent, and what I am equally certain of, is that Dr. Jordan violated the ancient warning by attempting to open the coffin of King Tush. A poisonous needle. That's how Dr. Jordan was killed.
Yes, and Miss Hogan is a free woman.
Who told you I was at the museum?
My mummy done told me.
This final reel's a deep dive into madness. Lois and crew go spelunking and find hawkmen with a taste for molten gold and bad vibes. Superman's got one shot to stop the ritual, or we're all getting dipped and displayed. From 1943, it's Superman in the underground world.
Than a streak of lightning, more powerful than the pounding surf, mightier than a roaring hurricane. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
And while on a hunting trip, my father discovered what are now known as the Henderson Caverns. More than 40 years ago, he mysteriously disappeared while exploring them further. Recently, I found these maps and charts he left, suggesting that still greater wonders and mysteries lay beyond in this vast underground world. Now, if your paper will help finance the expedition, I will take Miss Lane and Mr. Kent with me and guarantee the Daily Planet exclusive rights to the story.
Sounds like a great story, Chief.
I'd love to go.
Well, let me see. All right, it's a deal.
Thanks, Mr. White. We can leave immediately. Careful now. Those are explosives for the blasting we'll have to do. We're shoving off, Kent. Meet you in the Blue Grotto.
So long, Clark.
See you later, Lois.
According to the map, this next grotto is the furthest any man has ever been.
Is that to be our supply base?
That's right. The dynamite.
Is remarkable. Is that...
Yes, my father. But what would they be doing with a statue of him?
Henderson! 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 Lois! Lois! Lois!
This is a job for Superman.
It's really a great story, Lois. But no one would ever believe it.
Now, a rare color cartoon from the Fleischer Brothers.
It's a vicious spider in Cobweb Hotel from 1936.
Spend the night at the Cobweb Hotel. You find that the service is swell. Now you needn't be shy, I won't harm a fly. Spend the night at the Cobweb Hotel. Come into my parlor, please do. In a while all your cares will be through. There'll be no rent to pay, 'cause you'll be here to stay. Spend the night at the Cobweb Hotel. Customers. The register. You'll be very pleased. Newlyweds. Thank you. Now make yourselves at home while I prepare your room. I'll be right back. my parlor, please do. Here is your sweet.
Scarier now, as the cartoon carnage continues. Flip the Frog finds himself in a house haunted by crazy skeletons in 1931 Spooks.
Shut up.
Stop. Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
You're just in time to dine.
Ah. I don't like dark meat.
Lose your head! More cartoons are on the way! Like this one! The Headless Horseman from 1934!
Felix gets involved in some surreal Halloween pranks, then visits a fortune-telling owl who foretells romance. But can Felix find the cat of his dreams on such a spooky night? You'll find out. In 1927's Felix the Cat Switches Witches.
Before there was Mickey Mouse, Disney had Oswald,
but Universal got a hold of him. Now from 1930.
And Walter Lantz, who would later give us Woody Woodpecker. Here is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in Spooks.
Ooh! Spooks! Phantom. Ooh. Not you, you flat-faced buzzard. What behooves thee, fair maiden? Fear thee not. I will make you a great singer. My beloved.
Gee, Kitty, you were wonderful.
Curses!
Help! Kitty, where are you? Kitty!
If you ever remove this mask, I'll... What does a chicken say when it lays a square egg?
I don't know. Ouch!
Ouch is correct.
From 1933 in the Fleischer Brothers,
here is a creepy radio station and the Boo!
Boo!
Theme song!
Keep a little theme song handy, and sure as you know, sunshine will follow along. Any little single jingle that sets the toes a tingle is welcome when you mingle in any single throng. So keep a little theme song handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go wrong.
This is station BOO, Boo, makers of DKO, the life-reducing drink. Come with me. You will now be entertained by a few DKO drinkers. Scram!
Wow, wow, wow.
You're on next.
This is station BOO. Boo! A boo-boo band will now play. If you want a bottle of my famous drink free, just send me a letter.
Felix the Cat helps a farmer from supernatural forces in Felix the Ghostbreaker from 1924. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a haunted top hat to return, a skeleton conga line to disrupt, and a moonvine infestation in my popcorn machine. Until next time, my doomed little darlings, keep your hats on, your ghosts fed, and your cartoons cursed.